Hey, what's going on, my friend Bill here? Okay, so if you are watching this video, then you are most likely a father like me. I have 3 children, and I wanted to kind of reach out to fathers around the world. Maybe you're not a father yet. Maybe you are a soon-to-be father, or maybe you are somebody who is just who's looking, who's eventually going to be a father, who has plans to start a family and build that life and raise children. Then stick with me for just a couple minutes. I want to share some stuff with you. Now, the reason that this video was even sparked was because I was dropping my kids off at school, and I got a little bit emotional, I'm not gonna lie, because I was dropping my middle son off. I have 3 kids, by the way, 2 sons and a daughter, and I was dropping the middle son off at daycare, and he gave me a hug and gave me a kiss goodbye, and I'm walking out of the building, and it like hit me, something just like almost like I'm not sure what, couldn't explain it, but I got a little bit emotional because seeing these kids grow up. I have a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Seeing them grow up so fast, and kind of coming from where I was before, slaving away at my contracting job, working 6 days a week, 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I was missing out on a lot with my family. And I really realized that now, kind of being able to, get involved in the business that I've got into now online and kind of freeing up some of my time, I realized how much time I missed, how fast these kids grow up. And it is scary because, just with like the snap of a finger, these kids are grown. I can't even imagine what's going to happen, when they end up leaving the house, and it all comes back to, what are you going to do as a father, as a provider like me? I'm a provider. I've been providing for my family for years now. I took it a little bit more the traditional route, and I consider myself the breadwinner. I'm the man of the relationship. I need to be able to take care of my kids, and they need to look up to me as a role model, a hard worker. And I'm sure anybody who's watching this, if you're a father as well, or if you're somebody who's looking to be a father, that's something that's the role that you want to take on as a man. And traditionally nowadays, it's hard for a man to do that by himself. We tend to have 2 incomes in a household to be able to support a family. And that's kind of where I wanted to get out of. And I wanted to create something where my family was going to be set. My kids are going to be taken care of. We're going to be able to do the things we want. Their mother doesn't have to go to work every day. She could stay at home and be able to do the things that she wants to do, and take care of the kids the way she wants to take care of the kids, not having to work and slave away at a job as well. And that's kind of where I came from, where I wanted to create that lifestyle and provide something way more, be there for my kids. I've sacrificed so many different events, sporting events, school outings, different, parent-teacher conferences, because I had to work. And I had to work to be able to provide the life for my family. And it's all good because, I'm coming from a place of giving and providing, for my family, but at the same time, I'm missing out on so much in their lives, and they're growing up right in front of my eyes, and I'm missing it. So, and that's something that, as a father, you don't want to do. You want to be there. You want to be as present as you can as a father, and see these kids grow up. It's so important, and it's so important for them to have you around on a daily basis, and not always having to work and never seeing you. Maybe just, coming home and tucking them in enough time to read them a bedtime story. Maybe, what I was doing for the longest time was coming home 7 o'clock at night, sitting down for dinner, and then, tucking them in for bed an hour and a half later. That's no fun. So I wanted to kind of make this video to reach out to my fathers out there, reach out to my parents, reach out to people looking to start their families and looking to create more, because I've actually been involved online now in online marketing for about a year now, and it's really opened up a lot of doors for me as far as creating a different lifestyle for me and my family, freeing up time. That's a big thing that we can never get back, is our time. We can always make more money, but that time, once it's gone, it's gone. And I wanted to create something where, again, I could be there for my family whenever I wanted to. So I kind of got to the point where I was sick and tired of that, spinning my wheels and grinding day in and day out, and that repetitive, home to work, work to home to work cycle that we all deal with. or most of us do, I had to get out of that. I could not do it any longer. It was depressing, and I wanted nothing to do with it anymore. So I decided to venture out, look for other opportunities. And there's so many different at-home opportunities out here. You just don't know what you're getting into. But being a good judge of character, being a good judge of bullshit and different things, I was able to do my research and come across a really solid group of people, a really solid community, a really solid marketing system, and really good products that I could stand behind 100%. And I got involved, and I did it not just for me, not just to make money, but to really create that life for my family. Again, it all comes back. What is your why? What are you doing it for? For me, it was my family. It's my kids. I've been doing it for my kids and my family for the past 6.5 years. And I continue to do that now. And that's kind of a place where I come from. And that's really what drives me, and that's a really big passion of mine, is providing for my kids. I got 3 kids. Again, that's 3 kids that I got to pay for every year for school. That's school clothes I got to buy every year. That's food I got to put on the table. That's 3 kids that I will have to put through college when they get there. You got to be prepared. So it's like, what are you doing now? What is your plan to be able to provide for your family? If you don't have a plan, then you're going to be spinning your wheels day in and day out, miserable. I guarantee you. I've been there for the past 6 years, and it sucks. So what I want to do, if you are looking to step outside of that comfort zone, step outside of that 9-to-5 grind, provide more for your family, provide more for your children, be a better parent, be a better, spouse. I want to share an opportunity with you and invite you to a workshop that my team hosts, to kind of just get you educated and informed on what it is that we do online, how you can kind of start, again, stepping outside of that comfort zone and creating a better life for you and your family, learning how to build a business online. This is a real business, something that you could actually earn while you learn, and learn a real skill set that will last you a lifetime, that you can grow with and create a very, very prosperous future. So if you are interested in that, there should be a link above, or there should be a button here saying learn more or watch more. Click that button and get registered for that workshop. See what we have going on. See what I have been able to create to kind of create a little bit more freedom in my life, and ultimately create that future that my family and I deserve. So click that link, go ahead.